It's Blanco Brown. Come on up here, baby. Sit on the naughty couch.
We saved you a spot.
We heard you were naughty, so we.
I'm nice.
Are you nice?
I am nice.
You mean the nice list?
Yeah.
You sure?
Hi. It's Blanco Brown. What's going on?
Everything.
Coveting your bag. I'll just pet it during the whole interview. It's so great. Man, it's good to be Blanco Brown. It's been a good year for you.
It's a blessing just to be here.
Aw, we're so happy to have you part of our first ever Stars and Strings here at Barclays Center.
I'm super excited.
What are your plans for the Get Up? Are we going to make the crowd do it?
Oh, man, I'm not in the business of making people do things they don't want to do. I'm going to perform it, and I'm going to have fun, and hopefully it's going to rub off.
Yeah. Well, it's been, as I said, such a great year for you, and now you got this new collaboration with some of our favorites, Parmalee. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah, just the way it was magical. Matt called me, played the record, then drove down to Atlanta, and we cut it, in a couple hours and put God on it. That's about it.
That's amazing. Did you feel it? Did you feel that magic? You feel?
Definitely. Yeah, like everything has to have some type of spark in it for it to start. And that record I already had the spark before I even touched it. So it was just a blessing to be a part of it.
We had so much fun doing the Get Up with you.
So much fun. I need more practice probably. Most people watch that video and we're like, Katie, what? Have you ever danced?
I keep on rubbing my knee because I don't know if it's ashy.
It's what?
Ashy.
Oh, you need some lotion?
No, I don't know.
Need some lotion?
Wait, can we talk about...
We need lotion stat.
I want to talk about all of your rings right now. Is there a story to all the rings? Do the rings always go on the same finger? What are
Definitely. They go on different fingers, but the skull is about, structure in my life and structure in people's life. Without structure, we have nothing. This second ring is a Pontiac Gill ring, Master Gill's ring from 1985. I'm a Pontiac collector. I love classic cars.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I love them. This third ring, a guy by the name of Mutt Laurie made it for me.
Is it a buffalo?
It's a bison, and he chose a bison because bisons run through storms. They're not afraid of anything. And, it got the BB, Blanco Brown on the sides, and it's all handcrafted. Like, he handcrafted this with a tool to create it all. This right here, it's one piece of metal wrapped around, bloom, melted at the end. Then you got a dragon.
That one's my favorite.
I love mythological things.
Oh.
And you got the dragon toes.
Ooh.
Wrapped around. And
Did you love Game of Thrones?
A little something else. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I loved it too. I'm a mythological fan too. Can I hold the skull? Do people do that?
She might not give it back.
Just want to see how much it weighed. I'm surprised TSA didn't stop. These look like brass knuckles almost.
Yeah, hopefully, God is in that ring, so I never had to use it for nothing except for shaking people's hand and hugging them.
I like it. That's very, very cool.
They look great. So you had your Grand Ole Opry debut recently. What did that mean for you?
Everything. Funny story is I had been going to the Grand Ole Opry, the one by the mall. I didn't realize it was a new version, but when I walked in, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, they said it flooded, so this what it looked like now. And I thought they had redone it. That one actually did flood, but I didn't know the original was just, where it was.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me because I was just like, maybe they redid it from seeing all the old pictures. So when I found out that I was singing at the original, the Ryman, the mother church of the mall, I was just like, oh, that is crazy. And I never would have known that it existed. I thought the one I had been going to was just redone because it flooded.
I got a confession to make. Same. Same. Like, I didn't know that forever.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and the one that flooded holds more people, so they do the bulk of the performances there, as you know, and they just do it at the Ryman in the winter. But I feel like the Ryman does have like the magic of, think of all the people who stood on that circle, like Elvis and Patsy Cline. I mean, did you feel that magic you're talking about there?
Yeah, Hank Williams, Jimmy Dickens, Johnny Cash, Dolly. You know what I'm saying? Like, legends, Charlie Pride. And he performed the same night I performed. So
that's cool.
I got to meet him. We had a conversation and everything.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah, he real fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed every moment of it. You know, it was a historical point for me, and it's something that I hold very high in the things that I have accomplished and the things that I do and my journey and my purpose.
We know your history. We know about you being a producer. We know how much you've loved country your whole life. But, like, take me through this year. Like, a year ago, nobody knew who Blanco Brown was.
Yeah.
And now you're like, have the, you know, is it the most streamed record ever? Or it's pretty dang on close.
You know, I have no idea. But I do know I created the Get Up last September 2018.
That is so crazy.
It wasn't even going on my album. Like, my album was done, going through mixing and mastering final stages. I created it, and I just kept on telling the label, like, this the one to go with first. So I put out a 1-minute clip of me dancing to it, and it blew up so fast. It wasn't loaded to the DSPs or anything, so we had to rush and upload it. The first place it was on was SoundCloud. And, like, we were, like, 3 weeks behind because it took off so fast, and then it took 2 weeks to load. And nobody expected that. Like, first day, 1 million views. First week, 5 million views. Next week, 8, 9. Then it kind of cooled down. So I thought maybe, you know, it had its phase. And then it just picked up. And then Fox 46 Nick, I appreciate him. He reached out, said he wanted to do the dance. I said, definitely. He put up the dance, and it became the Labor Day dance-a-thon. And after that, it just took off.
Of all the people who've done the Get Up Challenge, best and worst?
Best and worst. The best is the best, and the worst is the worst.
He's not throwing anybody under the bus.
What a good politician answer.
Yeah,
Thank you for not saying me.
No, you just, as long as you're smiling, you good. You're through there.
Here's when I won Cool Mom of the Year with my daughter who's in college. I think maybe it was October when we'd already met you, and she said, "Oh, Mom, like you guys have got to play this song, and you've got to do this." I'm like, "Excuse me, I've already done the Get Up Challenge with him, and I got Cool Mom of the Year award, so thank you."
That's amazing.
Yeah,
thank y'all. I had so much fun in that office. I see some of the peoples in here. I ain't gonna even look at that with the red cups. Yeah.
When you were coming up,
I enjoyed it.
When you were coming up with the dance, like, did you think about it for a while, or it was like first time through, you're like, these are the moves I'm going with?
I made sure everything worked together. You know, you know, like they had to flow. So I was going through the different steps, and I was doing them as I was singing. You know, going and do the 2-step, then cowboy boogie.
yeah.
Then after I did that, you know, some of the things just came. I ran out of words. And I just started putting stuff in there like, it's time to shine.
I love
That's the best.
Now, that was God-given. That's my favorite move, the woo-hoo-hoo.
Wait, I read. Is this true that you're an expert yodeler?
I can yodel. I ain't going to say all that, you know.
Bring
Yeah,
it.
they like you.
Wow. Will you
I'm just
yodel
messing
tonight? I'm challenging
Yodel-
you to work a yodel
That-
in tonight.
When you do some real yodeling, it takes a lot of vocal exercises before you start it.
Oh, okay.
It's a technique unmatched. It takes a skill that, it's a whole nother skill. But I do yodel. I yodel something for real for y'all. One of these days.
Okay.
But yeah, I love yodeling. And my friends used to laugh at me for yodeling. And it's just something that I feel like it's great to do. I mean, to slide into a note and execute it, it takes a certain level.
Well, you're amazing. While we're here in this festive, the kickoff of the holidays for us, and you are on the naughty couch, but you said you were nice.
Yeah.
So
I've
what do
been
you
nice.
want for Christmas?
For Christmas,
Another ring?
you know,
You got? I think you have a finger left there.
for Christmas, I just want to enjoy my family, and that's for me every year. I feel like holidays bring us, to each other, and times that we need. But me and my family, we always get up. No pun intended.
There.
But holidays definitely bring about more people coming out to just join collectively and enjoying ourselves. Fellowship.
Do you know what I want for Christmas? This bag.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Blanco Brown. This is the best Christmas ever.
That's my child now. I told you that.
Thank you so much. The crowd is going to go nuts tonight when you do the
excited.
Get Up. We are so happy to have you as part of our first ever Stars and Strings here at the Barclays Center.
Thank y'all. It's
right.
a blessing.
You can finish, Katie. I got it.
She's seriously.
New York's Country 94.7. Live from Stars and Strings.